Hello, my friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family.
Oh, welcome back again.
Guys, you just can't make up these things. These things that make up our reality can be mind-blowing.
They absolutely can. It's pretty interesting sometimes.
I was looking at our good friend Bruco. You guys might know Bruno. Great person. We love him. And he's always going deep into the Simpsons and showing how they predicted things like 24 years ago. That's coming down now.
Oh, he's very good at it.
He is. Well, this hit me, and I mentioned it to Cindy. At first, she didn't get it. I said it again, and she was like, "Oh my God!"
Well, it's about the nakshatra.
Well, let's just give you this first. Okay, so today, President Trump reposted something that Dan Scavino did back on the 21st. Today is, what are we at, the 28th now? I mean, we're getting really close to the eclipse. And the energies are building. Oh, man, are they building. So he retweeted this, so much truth. And it's all about the lion. And the hyenas are pecking at the lion. They're getting ready to try to take that lion down, and they're nipping at him, and there's so many of them. And, then it's all about how, the lion will rise up when the time is right. And the lion will set things straight. Mm-hmm. And, I think we took it to be referencing himself as the lion.
Yes, absolutely. Well, yeah, definitely.
Well, okay. This is
Magha.
Right, Magha. And this is a nakshatra.
Yes, it's a nakshatra, and this is the nakshatra that is rising in the east at the time of your birth.
Well, at the time of a particular person's birth, guess who?
Mr. Trump, President Trump's birth.
Yes. Yeah, this is his nakshatra. Mm-hmm. And so, very interesting because, Magha, and if we take out the H, we got Magha, is the lion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the part that just hit me because I've known that President Trump is Magha Nakshatra for a long time, but I never put it together, Make America Great Again, until Mike did tonight.
Yeah. It was just interesting, the play on words. This world is really wow. The symbolism we've uncovered. So many different layers of quote unquote occult secrets, which are just hidden things. Things are hidden, but they're in plain sight. We've talked about archetypes. We've talked about all different types of consciousnesses as well. We've talked about things being telegraphed. We've talked about 1900, the last president, and Barron Trump's adventures, and the fact that, the VP in the book's name is Pence. I mean, You can't make these things up.
No, it just goes on and on and on. And, Magha being the heart of the lion, and then how he tweeted that tweet about how the lion, gets up and takes control, and yeah. Yeah,
and here we see the lion as, the ruler. The king of the jungle, and thank God he's got that axe there.
Well, yeah, it's thinking.
So, yeah, fascinating. Captain MAGA. MAGA-Magha. And as you see here, this is the wallpaper of MAGA, Make America Great Again, with the lion, which happens to be his nakshatra. And we talked about, like, the Reagans, for instance, with, they relied on astrology, but Western, I believe.
Actually, I'm not sure. I know that in Vedic astrology, like, they laid the first bricks of the White House in accordance to Vedic astrology time. So.
Yeah, and so, Vedic astrology is far older.
Yeah, it's way older, way different.
And it also takes into account the tilt of the Earth.
That's very, very important. That's 23 degrees, whereas in Western, they started at 0 degrees.
Yeah, and so the line of thought is, and we've come to this kind of conclusion that as everything, they try to hide things from us. They try to keep things secret. So, with Western astrology, perhaps it's a little bit off. Mm-hmm. And the Vedic is definitely more in-depth and more on point. And it's interesting that they would lay the cornerstones of the White House according to Vedic astrology.
Right, because they know better.
So people with Magha nakshatra characteristics. Well, it says, being born in Magha nakshatra, you're likely to have good physical appearance. Another major trait which makes you attractive is your conspicuous persona. You'll be highly inclined towards your ancestors' property and heritage. You possess wonderful leadership traits. You are thoughtful, interactive, and have a knack for entrepreneurial ventures. You're also extremely concerned and watchful about the way you behave and deal with others. You always make sure that you do not hurt others with your words and actions. If something happened like this, then you make several efforts to rectify your mistake and ask for an apology. You do not prefer other people hindering you into your lives and your work. And because of this, you usually make a negative association with many people. Now, strengths, you're positive, balanced, clear, kind, intelligent, conservative, helping, respectful, dependable, and traditional. You, as the native of Magha nakshatra, have many admirers, and you are honored for your achievements. Weaknesses, you're short-tempered, severe, discontented, arrogant, prejudiced, resentful, jealous, and have too high standards.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty close.
Yeah, it's interesting. Is this not interesting? I thought it was fascinating. So I got 3 links for you guys to check this out. You can't make this stuff up. And here you see, the depiction of the warrior on the horse with the sword drawn. This is Magha or Magha. Interesting.
Yeah, I know. It is very, very curious how these things just sort of come together.
So, yeah, is this just another coincidence there with Captain Magha? The king? The king is the king. The king. The last president. Kingship.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
It's very curious. I wonder how much he is aware of.
Oh, I'm sure all of it and then some.
Do you think so? You really think so? I wonder if he's... I don't know. I've never seen anything about him being interested in astrology, but you never know.
I think the astrology is just an underlying thing that they all do, but they don't advertise it.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. And if you look at the way Trump Tower is built, oh man, the symbolism in Trump Tower is just overwhelming.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah, so I just had to share it.
Yeah, thanks.
As always, guys, thanks for your support on Ko-Fi and Patreon. God bless and namaste.
God bless and namaste.